today. We are still on commodity and commodity exchange. In our previous class on commerce, we explained what commodity exchange is. In our class for today, we are going to discuss some terms that are peculiar to the commodity exchange market. So we are going to look at these 4 terms in our study for today. Spot, forward futures, open outcry, and electronic trade. Electronic trade. We are going to look at these 4 major areas. That's the objective we are going to cover. What is spot? A spot trade refers to the purchase or sale of a foreign currency. And remember, foreign currency are traded in forex market or forex trade, where you trade currency, the USD to dollar, the yuan to dollar, depending on the pair you want to trade. And so a spot trade refers to the purchase or sale of a foreign currency, which is done in a forex trade, or financial instruments. It can equally be commodity for instant delivery on a specified spot date. Let's say on the forex market, you do a spot trade that on the 1st of December 2022 at 1:20 p.m. this market should be sold. That's spot. And so it is done for instant delivery on a specified spot date. This is the spot date for this transaction. And once it is delivered, that means your spot trade has been delivered. So if you place a trade today and place it on a spot time period, the moment the time, it gets to the time, the market is going to deliver. The market is going to sell off. And you either make profit or you make loss. That is for spot trade. Let's look at forward futures. Remember I said a spot trade refers to the purchase or sales of a currency or foreign currency which is done in the forex trade or forex exchange, where you trade currency in different pairs, yuan and dollars, dollars and US and USD, depending. Euro and USD. Then you have yuan and others. So depending the Swiss dollar, depending on the currency you want to trade. And if you place it on that spot, when the date comes, it will sell off. It can be for financial instruments. It can equally be for commodity like gold, silver, metal, bronze, agri product like wood, cattle, milk, soy, and the rest of them. And then it is delivered instantly on the specified spot date. Now let's look at forward future. One is forward future. Forward future. It is the agreement to buy and sell asset at a future date. The agreement to buy an asset at a future date, and both have price that are derived from some underlying asset. Futures are standardized contracts with fixed maturity dates and and uniform underlines. And so when you talk about forward future, it means that you can buy and sell an asset. Let's say gold. You can buy and sell an asset at a future date. You buy it on the 1st, and you said, I'm leaving this trade for 30 days, and you sell on the 31st. Future date. the trade has been placed on the first, and you have placed the trade to sell at a future date. It can be months, it can be days, it can be weeks, depending on what you actually want. And so both have prices that are derived from some underlying assets. Futures are standardized contracts with fixed maturity dates. You look at this fixed maturity date. That's to say the 31st that I put here will be the fixed date for maturation. If the price was set at first and you said this asset, this gold, have to be matured for sale at 31st and you set it there, remember that is termed forward futures. Forward futures. So they are assets you buy and sell for a future date, and the maturation always have to be in the future. It's not like a spot trade that it is delivered instantly. The future have to be delivered at a specified maturation period. That is for forward futures. Now let's see the third one, which is open outcry. It's open outcry. This is a method of communication between professionals who are trading, whether buying or selling in the stock exchange market or in the future exchange market. It is used typically in a trading floor. It involves shouting and the use of hand signals to transfer information primarily about buying and selling orders. The use of signals in the platform to air your view. It is a means of communication between the buyer and the seller, like a shout out. That's an outcry, open outcry, like a shout out. You use signal. You use hand raise in the platform to signify, to communicate with either your buyer or the seller, depending on who you are communicating with in the open floor, in the exchange, in the foreign exchange market, or in the stock exchange market, or whichever market, future market, commodity market. It is a way of communication. So when you hear the word open outcry, know that it is a means that communication was carried out then. Unlike now where we have electronic media, where the internet is there, it was more manual, done manually by the use of signals to communicate your viewpoint. Now life is more easier because social media have made things easier. The internet have made communication very easy. You can do direct communication. But in this era of open outcry, it was the use of signals that majorly communicates or transfer information from you to the other party. That is open outcry. Now, I will use this opportunity to explain number 4. I'm not writing. Electronic trade has to do with trade that is carried out electronically in the internet. Like we have different exchanges, like in the forex exchange, we have expert trading, MetaMask 4, MetaMask 5, depending on the platform you are using. Like in the case of the digital money we have today, cryptocurrencies, you have Bitcoin and other altcoin. This electronic trade, it's a software, or will I say it's a platform that brings in buyers and sellers to place their trade. It can be spot trade, future trade, depending on. And so electronic trade is done electronically via the internet. Electronic trade can be in form of software that are installed. Like for example, if you have digital money like Bitcoin, you can store them in electronic wallets. And the electronic trade helps connect buyers and sellers in a platform where they can carry out trade and communicate efficiently with each other via the platform. You just have to obey the rules, pay the fees that the platform, rules that are put in place, all rules put in place have to be obeyed. And the platform have the legal right to sanction whoever does not comply with their rules and regulations. So electronic trade just have to do with internet trading. Electronic trade have to do with advanced technology in trading. Electronic trade has to do with modern way of trading. Electronic trade brings buyers and sellers together in a platform. Electronic trade helps them to have good communication and then interact with each other and execute their trade. It is a more easier way of carrying out trade. So today we've been able to explain these 4 terms. Please go over them again and again. We are still on commodity exchange or commodity market or commodity trade, whichever one you want to call it. In our next class, we will go over other areas on commodity exchange. If you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. That will help us to grow this community. Share our videos. We have positive comments about those who these classes have, those whom have benefited from these classes that help them in one way or the other. I am happy and I'm grateful that the channel have been helping a few persons. From our subscribers from all over the world, I say thank you for subscribing. Thumbs up to you all. If you like what we're doing here, give us thumbs up. If you know of your family members, friends, whoever you think that can benefit from our classes, please share our videos. Go tell the world about us. You can head over to classonlineschool.com and see other videos if there are some that you can purchase just for a token. If you want to support this channel in one way or the other, communicate us below the comment box. We will reach out to you. As always, I am always happy to be on Class Online School. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. If you are new, if you are new to this channel and you just come across our channel, please consider subscribing. That way, we can grow higher and higher. Thank you for always dropping by. Thank you for being part of our class today. Until I come your way in our next class, I appreciate you all.